YouTube, you talk to me, my brothers, bro. But yeah, so we got the video with Daryl and Connie, you know what I'm saying, a little catch up. I posted a little clip on YouTube. If you come from, I mean, from TikTok. If you come from TikTok, bro, please comment down below. Like, I've never really talked to nobody in the comment section before. So y'all comment where y'all from. Let me just ask y'all that. Like, cause I'm from Arkansas, so where you see like where y'all from? Let me get to it though. Hey, hold on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host,
She
Arlette, and
Connie,
we are
she's
here
so
today
sexy.
with our very own Daryl and
Hold
Connie
on,
Marie. Welcome,
hold
guys.
on, hold on,
Hi,
y'all. Let me
hi.
How's
I'm
it
gonna make my camera
going?
just a little
Pretty
smaller,
good,
y'all, cause
good,
I know y'all
good,
probably can't see.
good.
Let me
Well,
get just a little
we did have
smaller
you
so
guys
y'all can be
on
able to see the
episode
video.
3
Here we
of
go.
Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
My
So,
fault.
is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
Yeah, that's a yes for me.
And then what about you, sir? Is it a yes for you for her?
Hell yeah. Hell
Hey!
yeah.
We got another match.
That was
Oh, wow, wow. As we have seen, that video has gone pretty viral by now.
most
We are
deaf.
at 1 million views and counting.
Yeah.
And we've seen on
Hey
TikTok, on
y'all,
Instagram,
you cut their light
Facebook,
off.
wherever people have taken clips and put them all over the place. And, you guys are definitely one of the most talked about people from that
I gotta set the
episode.
mood, y'all, but
So
that light
since this
killing.
came out and since, it's gone all over the place how it has, how has the social media attention been for you all? We'll go ahead and start with you, Connie Marie.
Okay, well, I definitely have been getting a lot of exposure and invites as far as I went to go do a podcast out
Hold
in
on, y'all. My
Atlanta
fault. Hold
with
on. Let me
Ugly
keep this
Money
light
Niche.
on
That's
because
a
it is a
very
little
big
dark in this
platform.
video.
I got a lot of exposure. Did some content.
I can
My
see.
followers went up like crazy.
Yes.
I can see
I
that.
also got an extra guest appearance for Valley Vogue coming up. That's going to be a fashion show out here in Arizona. And I also don't want to
Valley
forget, I am
Vogue.
also starting up my own modeling agency. I have a sponsor and everything. So
Okay.
we're coming up with
Connie
some
getting
stuff for
shit
that as well.
done, man.
Other than
Nice.
that,
I
that's
love
pretty
it,
much
man.
been more of the, benefits from that.
Most
Okay.
deaf.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Ooh, she's
Yeah.
so
And
sexy.
now for you,
Congratulations.
Daryl. Yeah, how's it been?
Appreciate
I
it.
mean, things been pretty pretty consistent as it was before. Going to work every day. Still working on the music as much as I can. Still trying to keep the businesses afloat whenever I can. Um, I did get a lot of recognition on my TikTok, and I been posting content for about 2 years now. So just continuing the work that I've been putting into.
Okay, good, good. I love to hear that. Okay, so just to kind of go over some of the viral moments that did happen in the video,
Mm-hmm.
Daryl, you were part of one of the ones that was definitely most talked about.
Man, why she looking
Your
at my guy like
vocabulary
that,
was
man? Chill out.
mentioned. When that did happen, like, how did that make you feel?
Um, when she initially said something about my vocabulary, I didn't feel too much bad because she open to her own opinion. You
Right.
feel me? And I just feel like she was kind of trying to be shady about
Mm.
it.
No, most
And
deaf.
in the moment, I couldn't articulate that. I ain't like how she was trying to be shady. It kind of like seemed like I was gonna go on some little pity party, like, oh, but it wasn't really that. I'm still working on my vocabulary, so
Mhm.
I just, I just might have not resonated with her, and that happens. It's all right.
Okay, okay, yeah. And then I know you mentioned on there that you do music, you rap, all of.
Connie, you sitting there staring, my baby. What are you thinking about? Because you sexy as shit. What's up? I'm trying to shoot my shot, but I ain't gonna do too much. Like I ain't. I'm one of the quiet niggas, baby. So, Connie, if you see this, like I'm a chill nigga. Like I just go to work. Um, I stay to myself. Like I stay in the gym. You can get a buck. Like I lift. Like I don't be lifting like that. Like I mainly work on like my core and shit like that. But that's it. Let me
That,
quit talking,
and
y'all. We
you
got a
said your
long vid.
stage name is Humblehood.
Mhm.
So where did that name come from?
It's funny. Just growing up in the ghetto for real. Like I never was a mean person. Never was. I always example empathy.
Mhm.
So like you feel me. Growing up in the ghetto, it ain't really make I got ghetto ways, but you feel me? It ain't, it's still. I used to be humble, just lending out a helping hand. I was a popular person, so I used to like. I used to like have friends that wasn't always popular. I used to be the type of guy that like, I was in all the sports. I went to a D1 school for athletics, so
Nice.
like, you feel me? Like I just used to like, just example humbleness. You feel me?
Okay.
Even when the guys, the athletes, that pick on other people, I get on them. Like, y'all ain't too much better than them. So
Right.
No doubt.
initially, my first rap name was Conspiracy, but then I changed it to Humblehood like a year later.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Your
Connie,
organization
I'm just
began with a
I
vision
peeped the
of
energy in the
healing.
room. I peeped the
Good to
elephant in the
know.
room. Something ain't right. She ain't. Every time he talk, she just zone out like he ain't talking about shit. Like that's what she's saying in her head. I feel like that's just my opinion.
And now, Connie, something that a lot of people were talking about from the show is your beatboxing. Girl, where did you learn to beatbox like that?
Huh?
It's actually funny because my brother, when
She
he was
beat.
the middle child, so they always say the middle child is,
Hold on. She
someone like
beatbox, my
sometimes
nigga.
the black sheep of
Oh
the family.
hell no.
Right.
But so I was like trying to see which
Hold
brother I
on.
could latch on to because I have all brothers. I'm the only girl.
Oh.
So I went through my little which one I wanted to see, who I wanted to flock to. And the middle brother, he was hanging around like some Asians and stuff like that. And this was around a time when they were like, break dancing on cardboard. So I saw what they were doing, and I saw one of them where they was beatboxing, and so I was like, bro, I could do that. I was like, let me. I was like,
Most
look what I
down.
could do. And then I did the beat, and then to him it didn't phase him,
Uh-huh.
but to me, I'm like, man, forget that. I
Shit, you
did
went
that.
off for
Like, I don't
sure.
care what you say. So,
All
and
right.
then over time, I ended up when I was in high school, like we'll go to house parties. The music, would get like shut, like the parties would get shut down. So then will be some dudes up in there that already know of me. They be like, Connie, drop the beat. And I'll be in the middle of the party and then beatboxing and everybody will be like freestyling to it. So it's just been something that stuck with me. Like I would do it at lunchtime. It was
Uh-huh.
something that everybody know me from back where I'm from. So
Wow, yeah, because girl, you blew us all away. We were like, hold on, what? Did somebody have a speaker on? But the whole time it was you, like.
Nah, for real.
yeah.
Okay. And then, so there was a comment made during the filming of when Humblehood had asked you, or he said something about, oh, you look like you like to be taken care of, or something like that. And I feel like that you were kind of taken aback by that comment. Was that offensive to you, or what? What made you kind of have that reaction to that statement?
So it wasn't, it was just more so as far as me just getting a better visual of what his type of woman would be
Right.
because you
So
do have some men who are in their masculinity that would prefer for their woman to not work. And so by me being a single mother, it's just more of I wanted to be sure that, besides taking care of the kids, cleaning, cooking, it's more that I could be able to do to still feel like I'm doing something,
correct.
just rather than to me what I feel like is my regular motherly.
So how do y'all feel about taking care of the female? Me personally, I love females with kids. Like if she got one, oh my god, that's down in my dream. Like women with kids, they mind is so advanced and they just know what they want. So like, man, I just set that tone. Like, so any ladies out there single with one child, you gotta have at least one. That's all I want, just one. You got one of those? Hit my line. I'm trying to shoot my shot from deep. And I'm gonna take care of the, like, bro. I love kids, bro. Like, and I want one, but not right now.
Duties.
Okay.
So it's just me being able to make sure that I'm being given that fair opportunity to be able to also help contribute because at the same time, as once something happens, God forbid, wherever my man lacks, I'm going to pick up.
Right.
So, and I want to
Most
be able to provide and do what
this
I
bitch.
can just to
Ooh,
be able to make sure he
she
gets back
turning me
to where
on.
he needs to. So that's all that it pretty much was. I just wanted to see what type of woman he was referring to as what type of woman he liked because I had to just make sure it wasn't the type of woman that he just feel like, okay, I want to provide for you completely. Like I want to be able to help too. Like,
Okay.
No cap.
so But yeah, that's pretty much what it is, just for,
Hold on, y'all.
clarity on that one.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. All right. So, the main question that I know everybody is just dying to hear about, have you guys gone on a date since you
What's
matched?
up?
No.
Damn.
Oh,
Be like that.
okay. Um, and why not? Do you want to start it off?
I'll let
Daryl, you
Daryl
want to?
start it
Okay,
off.
well, go ahead with Daryl then. Go ahead.
I prefer if she starts.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Connie Marie. We'll have you take it off.
Okay. Well, for starters, I'm very big on energy
Most deaf.
and vibes.
I
So
love some
based
energy.
off of,
And it,
I'll ask certain questions,
mhm.
and I would expect a person to talk long enough. I would eventually hear how they reveal.
Connie, hold on. One thing about me, baby, I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like I'm not just talking about too much of nothing. You know what I mean? Like, for all my folks that talk a lot, and you know who you are. It ain't that person, nigga. We just talk a lot, but we talking about something though. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck off my say.
themselves.
Mhm.
So when I asked on the show,
Yeah,
um, if he had his own space,
most deaf.
he told me he announced, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, yet again, if you say yeah, I'm thinking you have
Come on now.
you're
Gotta
established
have a
out here.
spot.
Mhm.
So when I asked him if he did, I was like, I hope you weren't lying. You do actually have your own space out here. And then he was like, oh no, he was like, I was lying. I live with my grandma. And I was like,
Grams. Now hold on, y'all. It ain't nothing wrong with living with Grams, but you can't lie to it. Like you can't lie to the giant. Like, but it's like I could kind of understand why he was doing it. It's a bunch of hoes there. Why would I lie? You know what I said? Be real. You would have lied too, wouldn't you? Just feel me? Like, bro, that shit just be like that. But like, I can kind of understand. Like, you kind of do got to tell the truth at the same time, cause like that's something that you just kind of don't want to lie about something that small. You know what I mean? So like, I could kind of understand.
what? Like, you just,
But Connie, and
oh
I
my
got my
God.
own
Okay.
spot.
That was that one. And
I'm finna be
then
30.
another
Pull
one
up.
was when we were outside and we were smoking. And then it was just for him to ask me and bring up the whole if I was interested in being in a social media relationship.
Can't be asking shit
And
like that though.
yet again, just based off of his response, when we were speaking with each other on our Instagram messages, people come to the show for clout, and some people actually come because they want a real connection.
Mhm.
All I can say is I wasn't one of them type of people that came just for the clout.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, I did come for the experience,
Right.
but I didn't come just to, get that type of promotion or exposure like that.
Right.
So
Okay.
that was another one. And then the final straw for me was when
Man, I'm trying to catch one of them little 20V, like the little female joint, to pop the balloon joint. I want to pop my shit on a little bit. You feel me? Or like, bro, like I'm trying to find some real love too. Like, sick of being in the crib, 2, 3 in the morning. I'm lonely as shit. I can't call baby. I ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do some, I ain't trying to do no other shit, bro. If you know, you know. Sam. But it's like, bro, like I be want to call my little junk 2, 3 in the morning, baby, go on pull up. I'm lonely. And she on the way like that. She don't wait do no talking. That's what I want. But that's just me personally.
we were
Let me
sitting
quit pausing.
inside on the show, on the remainder of the show,
Damn, I
I
just
went back
split.
in and it was a gentleman. I was wearing white that apparently he seen that I was not paying no attention to. And it was just the aggression that he had when he was speaking towards me. And it was like this dead serious look.
Mm.
And for your first, you know, your first, the first thing that comes to your mind is to ask me if I was sexual with this person,
Mhm.
Right.
knowing that
Can't be
I don't
asking
know
that.
you or him.
Okay.
It's just with you being a man, it's like it's certain things in certain ways on how you would come at your
Hold on, you can't be asking females that just straight up. You don't know her from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be smooth. Just get to know her. Like even if they was fucking, let them fuck. Simple. You can't stop that. Like let them do their thing, my nigga. You can't. It is what it is at the end of the day. Like that's how I see it. Like if a little John doing a thing, let her kick it. It's a billion of these bitches out here. You think I'm worth? You know what I'm saying? But Connie is one of a kind. She one of those. She
At your woman,
Mm.
especially in that type of scenery. And I feel like the way that he went about it, it just wasn't given for me. So I just felt like that was just a bit much, and it just gave off a lot of different. It set off triggers for me
Okay.
For
because
sure.
I've been in verbal aggressive. I've been around men who are verbally aggressive, so it's like it's not something that I can't pick up on. And to me,
Sure.
I didn't want to take that route. So
Okay.
yeah, we didn't make it past the show.
Me
Oh, so
personally,
this all happened on set.
Yes.
I never put my feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
it didn't make
wow.
it past the show.
My fault, y'all. I keep all in the junk. I ain't never put my hands on a junk, y'all. Let me tell you straight up. We don't do that around here. Like, fuck what you done heard. A nigga done said that. Like, baby, like, I can't compete on what you done did in the past. I don't, shit. This new. You feel what I'm saying?
So
Okay.
Let me quit
Okay.
pausing, y'all. I'm done. We got a long vid.
All right.
Like,
Well, let
honey,
me
what's up,
go on
baby?
over to Daryl now. We want to
Yeah.
hear from you as
I
well.
mean,
Yeah.
I can respect that. You feel me?
Most definitely. You
Everybody,
got
like I
to.
said, everybody got their own preferences, and I, I did not specify that I wanted her to be in a social media relationship. I told her that I feel like we had a good energy and like that was just fun. You
She
feel me? I
kinda,
want to get to know her more and I
she
want
like,
to take her
huh?
on a date. I wanted to record the date. I
Okay.
actually had a videographer on standby with me. I had just shot a music video before
Okay.
I had one on set. So I asked her if I could record the date. She stated to me that I would have to be in a committed relationship before anybody ever seen us on a platform with each other.
Most definitely.
And I was confused because
That's
we
what I
had
like.
just met
I
on a
like that shit.
platform, you feel me? So
We gotta
like
be
like
committed before
she
we get to
had stated
posting. Like,
earlier, like you
for
feel me?
real.
Like she get into her bag, she hustling, she got invited to other platforms, like she's been able to beatbox on other platforms. I just I just don't really understand how, she made the comment to me like she ain't doing things for clout. But we met on a YouTube TV show and she's made multiple different social media appearances afterwards. Like I just work my little 9 to 5, make my little music, and then like I really came to find love. You feel me? I ain't making no other social media appearances. I ain't been on no podcast, so I don't.
but my guy,
I
like,
ain't doing.
that's her hustle. Like, you can't knock her for doing what she gotta do to hustle. Like, she ain't, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all people are smiling and shit, she sexy as shit. She keep turning me on. That's why I keep pausing it.
Nothing for no clout. You
Mm.
feel me? And we talked outside as we had smoked with each other, and that guy was outside with us. Keep
Okay.
in mind, like he wasn't a part of the show, and I thought could nobody else be there? The only people who I seen before I noticed him was people on the show.
Okay.
He outside while we talking or having our
So,
first conversation. We come inside, we chop it up with some people. He buy us, and then we go sit down and watch the rest of the show. He buy us. You feel me? And I, I'm gonna be honest. This the same thing with one of the ladies on the show. The way that I communicate don't always resonate with everybody. So
Okay.
even in the moment when I did, because I gotta be transparent, I did ask her if she was fucking a guy that was
most definitely.
literally feet away from her the entire time that I was with her after the show. You feel me? But like her react, I'm a person. I seen her reaction when I asked. It was like, so in the moment I'm like, am I tweaking? I just wanted to ask because like he been everywhere we been,
Right,
and
for
she told me
sure.
straight up like, yeah,
Look,
you
you got.
tweaking. The way you asked me was aggressive, and I said I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize. In the moment, I apologized. So then we moved on and we got to talking to like the other individuals that was around during the show. But before then, she was asking me a few different questions about myself. I realized that none of them was to get to know who I am as a person. They was kind of like repeating the questions that she asked me on the show. Financial status. You feel me? Like, why do you need to know how I'm living? And I said on the show
Let me find
that
out.
I I came out here to take care of my grandmother. So I honestly told that
Let me
woman, you feel
find
me?
out. Connie just
I
wants some fun.
yeah. I told her, yeah, I did lie when she asked me, but at that point, we already sitting in front of each other. We got we got some type of connection.
Yeah.
You've asked a couple questions to kind of try to see if like I'm a person you like, but at this point, you ask me multiple questions after question. Like, I think you a fine girl. I'm saying I'm saying the answers to win. Like I want to be able to live with. I want to be able to leave with you. You feel me? Like you
Right.
are
Most
very
definitely.
beautiful. So I'm answering the questions properly on the show. But soon we was afterwards. I was transparent. I'm like, yeah, I do. I said no. I lied on the show. I stay with my grandmother, but I got my own space back at the crib. I'm from Chicago. I
Okay.
got my own space. You
Most
feel me?
definitely.
And I'm stable enough to be doing my own thing.
Yeah.
My responsibilities ain't nothing that you have to worry about at all. You feel
Most
me?
definitely.
But after that, then the
But
situation.
look, hey, at least he telling her straight up, like, I live with Grams, but he got his spot at the crib. You should have let him shoot his shot, my baby. You know.
Situation with the guy had happened. And I'm not even gonna lie, when the situation with the guy had happened, she was put off from it, but I don't even think she realized I was kind of put off from it too, because I apologized, you feel me? And it still seemed like something she was dwelling on. So I continue to communicate with the other people from the show, getting to know people, exchanging numbers,
Most
and we
definitely.
all went out to the club afterwards.
Okay.
With the
So
kick.
I ain't talked.
And you both went out?
No,
Oh, you went
Connie
out with
wasn't a
other.
part.
Oh,
Just
okay.
yeah, just other cast members. And I ain't talked to Connie for a couple days, but then I finally reached out. I just like, hey, she don't hit me back. I'm gonna be honest. So I said, are you usually? I hit her up a couple days later. Are you usually a busy woman, or you not interested? She explained to me in detail the 3 things that triggered her and how it made her feel.
Okay.
I apologized again in message and
Hold on, y'all.
explained
I'm
in
gonna keep it
detail
playing.
how
I just gotta see how do
I'm
I
sorry
look,
that
my
it
nigga.
came off that
I
way,
nigga,
but that
you know
ain't
what
what I
I'm
meant.
saying? I nigga, do I
Again,
look good
I
and
had a
shit?
couple drinks that night, so it might have came off a little aggressive than what it was supposed to be. But honestly,
All
you
right, got
feel
my
me?
fault.
Like it wasn't nothing towards you, like in full detail. And at first, she didn't accept that. It was more so like, yeah, but you feel me? It still kind of made me feel away. So I'm like, okay, understandable. We go our separate ways. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? I wish you the best.
Right.
The clip comes out. The clip of me and Rizoma comes out, and also another clip of like the pop the balloon. She
Okay.
posts it on her Instagram story, and then she hits me up. She hits me up. She like, answer your phone. When I answer
Okay.
the phone, and we chop it up on Instagram, like the video chat on Instagram,
Okay.
it was it seemed like we was rekindling, like we was trying to get over
Situation.
the situations that she didn't feel comfortable with. We was having a pretty good conversation, but she got back to it again, and she made like this little funny comment like, yeah, you really was tweaking, because even some of the girls had asked me like, you okay? And she tried to like laugh it off like it was nothing. But at this point, like, you done brought up that night like 5 different times. I tried to move from it. So at this point, like, I got an expression over my face. I'm like, I don't really feel like that's the truth, because I shared contacts with all the women and all the fellas after the show. And afterwards, we went out together. So if it was like a consensus idea that I was an aggressive man that was tweaking on you, I don't feel like everybody would have, you feel me? Like, showed me so much love, hung out with me afterwards.
Okay.
At that time, it then changes from they was looking out to me to who? What the fuck? These bitches act like they want to be my friends all up in my face. Who? So then I'm getting up under that like, I don't really know y'all. I'm new here. I ain't trying to make like no messy situation. I ain't trying to have like
Why Connie
I'm just
looking like that?
I'm
Hold on,
just
sexy. Don't be
what's the
shit.
term I'm looking for? Networking. I'm just networking, getting to know new people, you feel me?
Most damn,
Then
you
she was
got
like,
to.
nah, I ain't with none of that fake shit. I'm new out here too. And bitches all up in my face like they my friends. So I tell her, like, that ain't even something to be worried about, you feel me? Let's move forward.
Yeah.
She still dwells on it. When I'm telling you she's dwelling on it, it get to a point where I'm like, man, worry about all of them. Like, if you really on bullshit like that, like, worry about all of them. Like, you feel me? If it's that important to you. So then she literally asked me, what's on your mind? Why your face like that? Cause I'm sitting on the FaceTime like, man. She asked me, what's on your mind? I tell her,
Most
like,
damn.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really rocking with this. Like, I'm a peaceful man. I'm getting to it. Like, you feel me? I ain't really rocking with how this going. I ain't with the drama stuff or causing no problem between some women I don't even know. I'm talking about she tells me that she gonna call me back when she get done with some homework. I never hear from her again until she talking about me on a podcast. So this is my thing. If you didn't like me after those 3 things that I had did that you said was like red flags, cool.
You
It
should
would
have
have
just
been
left
ended
it
after
there.
that.
Should have just killed
You
it
still
there.
tried to contact me and reconnect after you and get over after you had those 3 things. So now it's another time. And also I already told her about Graham. Like, you feel me? Graham's living with me. Like, yeah, me and my grandma stay together, but I pay her bills. She started struggling, she retired. Not finna have her go back to work. She's extremely old. She adopted my little sister. That's why I spoke and said I'm a provider. I provide for my grandmother, my
Oh
little
yeah, my
sister.
nigga turned. Oh yeah, Connie, you fumbled the bat. Let me find out they both fumbled each other. Fuck it. Let's just put it like that. Cause my nigga got a hell of a story, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Like this story's hey, this bitch sound legit, my nigga, for real. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but ain't nothing wrong with living with grounds, bro. That's all I gotta say.
My mother and my younger siblings. Like, I really am a breadwinner. You feel me? So that's why I spoke that way. So I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think
I'm peeping Connie energy, y'all. Is he lying, bro? Please tell me, bro. I pray to God he not lying, man. I pray. Cause the way she looking right now, it sounds like some bullshit.
that is very contradicting to say that you ain't doing anything for clout, but you take every single social media or clout opportunity that you can. I really it's contradicting to me. You feel me? And I would I didn't know that I was gonna blow up being on y'all show.
Right.
I think y'all know this because even when I spoke to y'all about being on your show, I reacted to your show on my YouTube channel, and I felt like it was authentic and something that I never even watched before. So I wanted to be a part of that. I think I'm an authentic person. You feel me?
Most definitely.
I've been doing the social media. I got multiple albums out. Like, I'm not an ugly man. If I wanted to just do a social media relationship with any young lady, I can do a fake social media relationship.
Okay.
Most
It,
definitely.
it was about me wanting to be on a date with Connie and her energy, and my videographer recorded so we can become something. You already hustling and grinding, going on every podcast, modeling. What is a YouTube bag? Why is the YouTube bag clout chasing, but the podcast bag not? So like, I respect what she said, you feel me, and I get it.
I
Like,
feel it.
you
I
telling
feel
a
it.
grown
I
woman
feel it,
she
but I
got
gotta
all
hear her
this
side of
other,
the story
her,
too.
you feel me?
I can't.
A kid's half my age, you feel me? So she legitimately, like, she knows what she wants,
Most definitely. She
and
want a grown
and
ass man.
when I
That's
wasn't
going.
what she wanted,
Connie want a grown nigga that's gonna help her take care of them kids. It ain't even just that she want a nigga just to do everything for her. She needs some help, my nigga. That's what about. See, that's why I want women. Like I want a woman with a kid. Like, cause I know you need some help, baby. And I wanna, but it's like I wanna do more than help. I wanna grow that bond. I want us to damn near have another one. Fuck it, let's do it.
I respected that,
Okay.
but her mind changed. You feel me? And I don't like how she don't bring that up. Like, bring up the fact that, yeah, you had them 3 things, but your mind changed and you hit me up later. Like, and then we had a decent conversation.
Okay.
I'm so ready to touch up on
Yeah, go
everything
for
I
it.
know
he
she
said
ready. Talk to me, baby.
because a
Go
portion of
ahead.
it was false. Just to start from the whole when we went and I was asking him questions about his financial issues, that was a lie. Um, I asked him as far
Look at my
as
guy. She.
his living situation, and he was like, "Oh no, I lied. I live with my grandmother." And then that's when he started talking about, "Oh yeah, well this, and this." And honestly, my whole thing is when he told me that he lied, I was turned off. That
Most
was
definitely.
automatically for me
Yeah, it was
because it's
done for
like
sure.
you talking about some whether you're saying stuff so you could go out on a date with me, but you're basically lying
To go on a
on
date.
the camera pretty much just to be live up to something that you're not.
Right.
And to me, yet again, that is a problem. As a man, I stand on business. That is not a part of being in your masculine energy. As far
That's
as the
her.
clout chasing, my thing is this. I didn't know your guys' show was, I didn't know it was going to happen the way that it happened.
Yeah.
So when my friend, my model sister, had reached out to me and asked me to be on it, she mentioned to me it was just more of like for a good experience. I'm like, okay, yet again, it's for the experience.
Come on now.
The fact that me knowing of the possibilities of what could happen, I'm not saying I'm not opposed to it, but it's like at the same time, it is what it is.
Right.
So by me going on there and me getting the exposure that I got, by me being invited out and following up on that, why would I sit there and block any blessings? I mean, it's not, yet again, I didn't go on there to clout chase. So by me saying that, it's not like I went on there with the intention. His response to me was, we all came here, basically, you know what's up. Like, this is just what it is. And that's how that went. As far as the podcast, I have a podcast on Sundays. So me being on the podcast that he was referring to.
I don't like how you laughing, my nigga. You gotta respect her energy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect her. 'Cause she was quiet when you was talking. She ain't do no laughing, no chuckling. So I need you to respect that. You know what I'm saying?
That was a podcast that I host every Sunday night.
Okay.
And as far as the podcast that I went on,
I'ma
that
tune
went
in
based
for sure.
off of him popping, the Pop the Balloon show.
Right.
To touch up on, let me see, it was the social media dating thing. Just to clarify the two, yet again, that was another lie.
Let me find out my nigga been lying. I knew that story sounded too good. I knew it. I knew that
He
shit was
asked
too good to
me
be
if I
true.
wanted to be in a social media relationship. That is when I gave him the response. I would need to be in order for me to post somebody on my social media, we would have to be in a serious committed relationship. I don't
Right.
just post, that type of stuff on my Instagram. And then on
post,
top
right.
of that, like he had like 829 followers. And at that time I had like 20K followers, like 25, 26. So at the same time, it wouldn't have been beneficial for me to be in a social media relationship.
She got clout. 26K? My nigga got 800 followers. God, even I got more than bro. And I ain't even hyped it up like that. Chill out. I'm like, God damn, Connie turned like that? Fuck.
With you, you're going to be the only one that reaps the benefits of that.
Right.
I didn't know your social media status.
Yet again, that was
My nigga, let her
his
talk, my nigga.
statement
Let her
on,
talk. Let her talk. You trying to be
wanting
cranky. Hold on.
the whole social media thing.
Let-
And that's when I
let
said
my baby
no.
talk.
Then he follows up with my videographer or whatever. He's about to be pulling up. How would you feel about a camera following us on our first date? And I was like, yet again, I don't, let's just see how we're vibing
on
here,
now,
doing
let's
a
just
lot
get
of
to know
things
each other
that's
first.
kind of resulting to still going towards social media relationship, which I
Right.
just informed you I'm not really down for. So to me, yet again, it's just coming off as, okay, I understand you want clout. I'm not gonna have nothing to say on that. Like, that's just what it is. Like, and as far as, the whole response to me not responding back to him, the type of woman that I am, I'm never one that's going to knock anybody's hustle. So
No more
by
bullshit.
him, going through whatever he's going through, and if his grandmother's situation, all of that,
You should have just
I'm not
told her.
one to knock anybody. I've lived with my grandmother before. I've lived with, certain family members before. But at the same time, I'm not anyone to sit there and knock anyone from that. But
Come on now, you
I
can't.
felt the way about it, and I wanted to stand on it. So I wanted to converse with him because I'm like, okay, I'm going to explain to you the reason why, I didn't want to go out on a date with you.
Yeah.
Right.
We talked about it. And then I'm trying to kind of reframe back exactly. Because I do remember me telling him about the female that actually was right there when he had the whole little, little outbreak. And so for one, I asked him, I was like, which female was it? For one, I didn't refer to none of them females like that as bitches. For two, when I called, when we FaceTime on Instagram and we were talking about it, he was like, oh, well, the same females that you saying is in your face trying to see if you okay is the same females that was trying to get at me at the club. And I'm like, what? But it's funny because there was only one person who I had that was actually right there. And I actually talked to her about it. But it's funny because I'm like, he can only be talking about one person.
Y'all gotta know she ain't lying. She a grown ass woman. She not lying, my nigga. Bro, hey, it's like it's pointless to even say Connie hit me up because she got probably right now she probably got 100K. She'll never see my shit. Sam. But I ain't gonna lie, I do want to get on her little show though.
Person.
I don't even know
And
the
the fact
name
that
of
I
it.
actually know this one person, I know she's not going to be on that type of time. And the fact that from what that person told me, I knew it was a lie, but I didn't trip off of it because at the same time, if that's a part of your character, it's just making it more worse for you on why I don't
Right.
want to converse with you on that level.
Most
So,
definitely.
and then it's like when the whole clip came out, right? To touch up on his statement as far as making it seem like once it went viral, I wanted to kind of reach out to him. That definitely wasn't the case. Me, yet again, me reaching out to him, that was just more so of because I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be like we're going to have to cross each other's paths again. I just want to be cordial
Most
because
definitely.
at the same time, no, we're not gonna date or nothing like that. But at the same time, like I don't want to burn a bridge that eventually I'm gonna have to cross again. So by me reaching out to him, that's pretty much what it was.
My God, I'm not liking your energy. I don't know why you mean mugging over there. I don't know what face you got going, but quit doing that, my nigga. She trying to keep it P with you. You know what I'm saying? She trying to keep it real P.
And when I
Calm
ended
down,
up
fool.
saying what I said
Tweaking.
to him, his response back to me telling him like, this is not a part of my, like as far as I'm not the type of female that's gonna knock you from whatever.
Hmm.
His response was, all that don't matter pretty much. Like people want to see us. Like, what? Us? Like what? So that's yet again, that's why I'm just sitting here like
He trying to
it,
say
it
a
didn't
lie. He
it
can't
didn't
get.
it didn't dawn
Chill
on me
out,
and it
chill out.
kind
Cause
of
I don't know.
frustrated
I
me
don't know that
because
shit. You
I'm
know what I'm
trying
saying?
to actually smooth things over with you, but
For
now
sure.
as I'm seeing, it's funny because he's taking it as that's my way of reaching out to him for the video going viral. I still don't want nothing to do with you. I mean, I just wanted to
Insane.
be cordial with you. So it's like
Most definitely.
it's not like, I mean, by me posting
Insane.
it, it's something that we could just be cool and laugh at, like type funny. Like I don't plan on seeing myself with you to that caliber because you already showed me to me you're not a man that I would consider myself to want to date because
Most
for
definitely.
one, the way you reacted, for two, the way your first response, you do not know how to communicate properly. That's very big with me. And it's just that was just major turnoffs to me. Yes, he's a handsome man, but I am
Thank
a
you, beautiful.
sapiosexual. So it's like if I cannot connect with you on a more intellect, then it's like we don't have anything to really talk about.
Okay. And
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. My fault, boy. My dog busted in my room. Look at him. Hold on. This nigga scared the shit out of me.
now, Daryl,
Hold
you
on. Look at
mentioned
him.
that she spoke about you on a
Real.
podcast. What was said?
Yeah, and I also want to add, she tried to get me to
Look
go
at
on
him.
that
Look at
podcast
him. Look
with
at
her.
him.
The
Look,
the
bro. This nigga
guy
done
who asked
busted in
me to
my
be on it
fucking
said,
oral.
"Connie wants you to be a part of it."
This
Yeah,
nigga
that's
done busted in
definitely a
my
lie.
fucking.
On
Because
God, I got the like all
yeah,
I
it's
got the
definitely a
Instagram.
lie.
Some
I don't
guy
know.
hit me up and said that he got a podcast with Connie. She wants to be on the podcast. Like she wants me to come on so we could be on there together. I even called Connie to see why do she want to be on a podcast with me, and me and her are no longer in contact with each other.
Yeah.
And like that's my thing. And I believe that this one is the one she's talking about that she like co-host. So
Okay.
that's extremely confusing. I'm not even gonna
Definitely.
lie. Like this
Definitely.
whole like I didn't know her social media presence. So when I asked to take her out on a date and my videographer recorded, I didn't know she had a few thousand followers. Like, and it don't matter how many followers I have. Like, I like to put out good content to make sure people like to see good stuff. Like I just like to do good things. Like it
Most definitely.
didn't matter. And when you listen to her, bro, it seeps out. I ain't gonna lie, like you feel me? It seeps out. Just listening to her respond, like I ain't gonna lie.
What seeps
I ain't
out?
gonna I ain't gonna keep like doing the back and forth about it. She said her piece. I said my piece about the situation, but in all like you feel me? In all transparency,
Hmm.
we had a conversation and it stopped. We decided we was no longer going to talk to each other. It don't matter if me and you on the same video and my clip is the one that's going around. You don't have to post me on your page. Me and you didn't have to have another conversation to try to like air some things out when we had multiple conversations before it. And I never seen you in my life before we was on that TV show. You didn't have to clear the air, so you ain't got bad blood out there with somebody like that, bro. That's all cat. Like, that's dragon gang. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because
My
the
apologies to
clout
cut you
the
off.
clout situation is
But one thing though, like she was reaching out to you, my nigga, because she didn't want to just, you know what I'm saying? She felt, she kind of, well, to me, this is what I think. I think that she just felt bad where, like, the way she came off it. You know what I'm saying? So, but hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's getting spicy.
extremely funny.
hold on one
Like,
second,
she
Connie.
It's
doing
getting spicy.
everything for the clout, but she keeps speaking on clout. Like, it's
What you
not
want, boy?
righteous.
Okay, Daryl, we hear you. So,
Mm-hmm.
can you let us know what was said on the podcast? I know you said she was talking about you.
She said that she couldn't wait. She said that she couldn't wait till me and her do an interview with each other because she got some tea and she can't wait to see how I respond to it in front of everybody. I don't know if that's the exact wording, but
yeah,
I
I
promise you it
remember
was
that.
almost like she couldn't wait to try to embarrass me. What is that about? Like, what you mean you got some tea and can't wait to see his response in front of everybody? That's some clout chasing shit.
Okay, let's hear from Connie.
Okay,
Type shit.
so as with
Talk
that
to me,
being
baby.
said, for one, if I'm doing a podcast, if the follow up hasn't come out, it's not, like it's kind of ruining it. I mean, it's ruining it for you guys if I just go out and air out what everybody's been waiting. So by me stating what I said, it was more of I'm glad, I can't wait for the follow up because I don't want it to be where we're going one by one. I'd rather him be there. So that way he could be able to defend himself when I do say whatever it is that I say. Because at the same time, I don't want it to come back as, putting him down or talking, without him being present. No, sweetheart, the way that I am, I'd rather you be here so that you can understand why I feel the way that I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's like at the end of the day, I'm not one the way that he would like to make it seem as if I'm clout chasing. Yet again, you can say whatever you want. The fact that if somebody sees me by being on a platform and inviting me out to go for an opportunity to network, what does that have to do with, oh, I'm clout chasing? No, my whole intentions when I came into this whole, the pop the balloon, it was
Bless
not
me.
for clout. It was for the experience.
Okay, listen.
Whatever happened after that, so be it. But at the same time, I'm not going to your page. I'm not checking for you and me wanting
But
to.
you know my follower count.
That was when we first started talking.
You're an interesting lady.
Yeah.
Look, how is it clout chasing that I want to record me spending money on taking you on a date, but it's not clout chasing for you to want to bring me on your podcast and talk about it?
Sweetheart, I never wanted to bring you on the podcast.
Bro, that's what your
I don't
co-host
care
told
what the
me.
co-host told you.
Oh, okay.
Because that wasn't discussed with me. So
Okay.
I don't care because you were never going to come on. I was never going to interview
No, I
you.
wasn't never going to come because I declined the invitation.
That's-
I don't care about clout. I do authentic things, and people recognize it from who I really am. I've been getting recognition. Like, you feel me?
Right.
This ain't nothing new. You worried about that follower count. Who I am in real life, my face card decent. Like, in real life, like, you talking about that follower count, and it's different now. It's 35K now. Why you talking about 800?
You're right, but you're
35K.
Different
yet
now.
again.
Pop
You're
your
right.
shit, nigga.
Different now.
You know what? I give you your flowers
Thank
for
you,
coming
Pooh.
up a couple of hundred.
Thank you,
You
Pooh.
know,
Yours as well.
absolutely.
Your couple
I give you
thousand.
your flowers for that.
Thank you, Pooh. Appreciate you.
But
All right. Well,
yeah.
I see this was kind of a tough situation for both of you guys to go through, but I think
Now, one thing, y'all, this my baby in the middle, but she messy as shit, my nigga. Like, and I fuck with her. Like, I fuck her big as heavy as fuck. But she messy as shit, my nigga. Like, she'll egg on the quest to keep egging folks. She funny though. She cool, folks, bro.
thank you both for coming on and speaking your piece. Clearly, I see there won't be any dates in the future. So,
I mean, no, I feel like,
I'm finna
there
say,
is-
damn, my God, you can't take her on
I
a
feel
date.
like a woman of that he would prefer. I just feel like, we're good people in our own individual way. And at the end of the day, I just look at it as, we just want two different things. Right. I'm not saying he's a bad person, and I'm not going to sit there and make it seem like I'm putting him down. I just let it be known by me trying to clear it up. I wanted the, let me go ahead. I don't want you thinking, having this bad taste in your mouth about me, because I'm not that type of woman. But I want to go ahead and let it be known this is what it was. So no hard feelings. He took it to being more than what it was. So be it. Like I said, at the same time, I just wanted to actually clear everything out in the air with him. Okay. Not, but that's pretty much what it was. So
when I was accepted to SGU, that was one of the greatest days of my life.
The faculty at SGU.
Yeah. And honestly, you feel me? I ain't no sucker. She is an extremely beautiful woman. She is the hood queen gang. But your personality is almost wicked. Like, I'm new to this whole state, and I've legitimately, like, I've heard from people who I don't know. Like, I meet them, hey, how you doing? And they've told me that they've heard about me from Miss Connie Marie. She's speaking on me. She's saying, like, I don't want it to seem like I'm dissing him or I'm a bad person, but she's dissing me to people in real life. She dissing me on the streets. Y'all motherfuckers is legitimately telling me, like, I heard from you, from Connie. Right hand up to God, no lie. She is dissing me to the streets. So I'm like,
what they
did
say?
they
I
say?
don't
Let's
nothing
talk
to deal
about it.
with,
Oh,
shorty.
see, hey,
I don't.
bro, she
What
just
did they say?
I work hard.
Okay, what did they say?
And I got something going on for real. I got you.
That's
so
good.
I just Miss Connie.
No, what did they say?
Can you please, like?
No. Let's talk about what they said.
Can I ask you?
Is that another lie?
To please just not. Listen, I don't want to. I
My
ain't with the
baby
he say
Connie.
she
But
say
you
shit.
could bring it
but
up
I promise you,
uh-huh.
like, it's done got back to me that you going out your way to talk about me. So I'm just asking you, Miss Connie, can you please not speak on Mr. Humble? All I would ask is that after the
Mr.
interview
Humble.
today, we no longer speak on each other. We got our own lives and clearly successful doing our own things.
Mr. Humble. Fuck you talking about? Because you got to stay humble, for real.
I would like to know what was said in the streets about you. Cause
My baby
I'm
Connie.
just so interested in
Most
this.
deaf.
I mean, because
Talk to me.
I ain't with the he
I'm
say,
only
she
saying
say.
this,
I feel
Daryl,
it on the
because
hood.
yet again,
I ain't with that shit
the type
neither.
of woman that I am, I'm very transparent. So if you come to me and ask me something direct,
I'll tell you in private.
I'll tell you in
private. I ain't with the he say she say shit.
I mean,
you feel me? Like, they clearly trusted me enough to they wanted to look out for me by telling me that. So, like, I ain't here to do that.
Telling you that, then if that's the case, then that's something that I feel like you should have approached me with. Aside from that, because if you're gonna bring it up,
that's impossible.
On the follow up,
that's impossible.
What's the purpose of not saying what was actually said? Because as you can see, I will not have no problem letting it be known if I said it or not, and I will actually clear it up for you. So that way it could be.
What was being said? What was being said specifically? I don't want to say on the platform.
That's fine.
She could eat, you feel me? Like, if I say what was said, then she know who she said it to. I'm not a messy guy. I'm not doing that. You're not gonna force me to say something I don't want to say, ma'am. So let's please move forward.
Okay.
No
Most
problem.
deaf. I need to keep it peace. Quit playing my nigga.
Like I said earlier, thank you.
Playing my
for
nigga humble. Fuck you talking about.
Truths. So just to kind of follow up on some things with both of you, like, is there any upcoming projects, anything we should be on the lookout from either one of you? We'll start with you, Connie.
Well, I will be in Atlanta doing Freaknik Weekend this summer, so if y'all want some tickets, let me know. Yet again, I will be guest appearancing at the Valley Vogue fashion show. That's going to be coming up in June. Aside from that, I will be also working on my modeling agency, and that's going to be, I'm going to be doing castings in both Houston and out here in Arizona. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
Okay, well, congrats.
And I also just got hired as a substitute teacher. So
congratulations.
What? Oh, bro, that's hard. Ooh.
All right. Okay, and Daryl, what about
You
yourself?
be
I love the kids. I ain't gonna lie. I got a album dropping this weekend. Conspiracy, the album, Humble Hood, all 2024. I'm actually I've been in the works with a YouTube personality. Y'all gonna see it very soon. I don't want to say too much, but somebody who I looked up to, I watched their content growing up, and now I get to work with them. I'm blessed and grateful.
That's amazing.
Blessed and grateful.
Congratulations to you as well.
One thing though, y'all, these two, they gotta thank this my black queen in the middle. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't know these two niggas. I mean, you know what I'm saying, my God is black, you know what I'm saying, the black king and my black queen. We wouldn't know them if it wasn't for her. So, I'm saying, like, and I thank her for sure. So, I mean,
Thank you.
And once again, thank you both for coming on.
Most definitely.
And I hope that everything that you guys are going for gets lots of success.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
All right, and thank you everyone at home for watching. I'll catch you all next time.
Hey man, if you made it to the end of the video, y'all know my motto. You might be the ugliest nigga I know, me personally.